what happened with me and Black Sabbath was it became, at the beginning, we all had a purpose, but as it went along, that inevitable thing stepped in called ego. And to get four guys to come up with the same result at the end of the day was near on impossible, because not saying I was better than them, not saying they were better than me, but the fact is that success does change you. I mean, when you're hungry, you all have one goal to have, and that is to get successful. What happened was I was getting musically frustrated because, there's one of the songs that I'm just a backstreet kid, one that we wrote. And there's a line that I wrote on there. It says, rock and roll is paying my lawyer's bills, or something like that. But we were working on the road to pay lawyers' fees to keep the lawsuit going against the manager who was ripping us off. And I just said, hey man, well, I didn't get involved in this to become a damn lawyer. I don't know the first I don't understand the business side of it. I don't want to. I don't. No, he said, now it seems my music's paying off my tax demands. That's the line. And we'd never paid tax, so we had to pay tax and all this and whatever. I said to the band one day, I said, I want to do a solo album. And they said, well, Tony said to me, well, we're a band. I said, yeah, but I'd like to do something on my own. And it's all for one and one for all us, the scene. But I was still wanted to do something. I wanted to do something aside from Sabbath. Not saying that I was any better than Sabbath, because Sabbath, in my opinion, from 1968 till after I left with the two Dio albums involved, it was one of the greatest bands I ever worked with. But I just had this thing that what I wanted to do, So I said to Tony, and he says, well, if you've got any ideas, you should put them to the band, because we're a band, it'd be great if I come up with something and didn't give it to you guys. And then I said, oh, fair enough, then okay. What do you think about this? Don't like it. What do you think about this? Don't like it. What do you think about this? Don't like it. What do you think about this? And so on. No, they didn't like anything. So here am I. I'm still frustrated. I don't like what I've done. They said, tell me that if I've got any ideas, you should give to the band. I've given them to the band. They don't like it, so I'm still in the same hole. But now I'm more frustrated because I've got this desire to do a solo album. And so I left. I just thought, this is crap. That wasn't the reason why I left. It was because that we would write a song, book a studio, and try and finish the album in a studio, which is just total crap to me, I don't like being in a studio. I mean, I got the rap of being stoned and drunk all the time. I wasn't the only one, man. I mean, we were all in a bad way, man, with drugs and alcohol. A very, very bad way.